Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a pick a card reading on what lies ahead on your career path. So we have three piles with three cards and three crystals. The first card is the third chakra Archangel Camuel card with the lapis lazuli crystal. The second card is the sun card with the selenite crystal, and the third one is the victory card with the amethyst crystal. Now whichever card you feel the most drawn to, or the crystal you feel the most drawn to, you can jump ahead to that particular timestamp and watch your reading. If you feel attracted to more than one card or more than one crystal, you can take multiple messages from these readings. Also, if you feel not drawn to any of these cards or crystals, then you can just skip this video. So let's go ahead and begin. You can pick your pile and jump ahead to the timestamp. See you in your reading. Hello pile number 1. This is the reading for you on what lies ahead on your career path. You have picked the third chakra Archangel Camuel card along with the lapis lazuli crystal. So let's see what messages are in store for you. I have already shuffled these cards and taken them out so we can understand what the messages are from these cards. So let's see what we are seeing here. I think definitely you're getting over something, I would say. Okay. So here what I'm seeing right off the bat is you are dealing, or perhaps overcoming some of the disappointments you have faced in the recent past with regard to your career, especially with the 5 of swords and 7 of swords. Maybe you were caught up in some conflicting situations, or even maybe tricked in certain situations where you felt like, oh my god, this was such a scam. Like, what was I doing there at this job or with this particular project, right? That energy is also showing up, and with the 10 of swords I feel like you have ended it, and that's a good thing because definitely it wasn't serving you well. And the 10 of swords definitely is showing that you have ended that cycle, but somewhere with the 5 of cups you are still dealing with the grief of it. You are still trying to overcome it, and it is fine. It takes some time, especially when you have gone through such a phase. This is a really difficult phase that I'm seeing here. The 10 of swords, 5 of swords, and 7 of swords. Definitely a lot of manipulative energy. Maybe you were caught up in it, and but finally you were able to see it for what it was and cut off your cords from it, which is a good thing that you have done. And now I see that you are in the process of getting over it, right? Now every day is not a positive day. I understand that there are some days when you're trying to look at the glass half full, but some of the days you just can't help but think like, oh no, I have lost so much, right? I lost all my time. Maybe you also invested some resources, some finance, whatever it was, and you are getting over it, and you're dealing with overcoming that perhaps that disappointment, and also it is kind of holding you back from starting something new again, because you're wondering, with this experience and with this kind of a situation that has happened, like, can I expect anything positive even, right? But let's see, that will not last. Pile number 1, you see the sun card over here, and I feel that is rightfully placed with the third chakra card here. The third chakra is the solar plexus chakra, and it is a place of your self motivation and your self confidence. You are going to gain that back, especially with this combination here of the sun and the third chakra. I feel definitely you are going to feel a renewed energy, a renewed enthusiasm to take up something And now with the Lovers card and the Six of Wands card, I feel that once you gain back your self confidence, you will be presented with a choice. Right now I'm looking at the Lovers card here in terms of dealing with the choice, right? So again, there you need to be a little bit more careful of what you are getting into, because obviously you don't want to repeat the past mistakes. And once you make that decision, wow, what a Six of Wands energy, such a beautiful energy with the Six of Wands. The future looks really, really bright and accomplishing. All right, and you will feel like you are being respected, you are being valued for your skills, and you are receiving exactly what you deserve or what you feel you deserve, right? And that seems like a very good energy to look forward to on your career path, pile number one. So I will say take it as a sign of encouragement. I'm not suggesting that you rush into something new all of a sudden, because definitely you are still getting over the past or dealing with the past energies. But somehow if you start healing or start clearing up your energies and focus on these two cards that are really promising you a brighter future ahead, pile number one. Okay, if you want, you could meditate upon Archangel Camuel, take a sun bath, especially in the early morning or in the morning hours between 7 to 8 a.m. You can just take a sun bath, because that is just going to, believe it or not, sunlight really clears up a lot of our pent up energies, which is why vitamin D is so important, right? It is like the sunshine vitamin, and it will help you overcome any sadness, I would say, if you are carrying that. Okay, now also let's look at some other details on how this new start is going to look like for you. So the Six of Wands definitely is assuring you that you are going to find success, but is there any other message that you need to focus on, pile number one, with regard to your career path? Okay, I would say Two of Pentacles reverse. I do read reversal cards, and over here what was the message? The Two of Pentacles is suggesting you be careful while balancing things. When you're working on multiple things, or you are perhaps feeling like things are getting too much to deal with. Obviously, when you're starting something new, you have to invest a lot of time, energy, and effort into it. Okay, but also maintain your balance. You don't want to have a burnout in your new project or in your new venture. Also find the balance between logic and emotion, because you don't want to rush into something just because you feel so excited by it. Also look at the practicality of the situation, study it carefully, and see, okay, whether is it going to really help me as a career path in the long run. Should I take this up? So all of those things, make a pros and cons list, whatever it is. It seems like you need to look at both sides of the situation. And also with the two lovers, so that this is like a duality you're seeing here. You're going to be seeing a duality in the new situation that you will encounter further on, and it is up to you to weigh the two sides of the coin and figure out for yourself, figure out, okay, is this really serving my needs? Is this really providing me the value I deserve, or is this something that I can continue doing for a long time, right? So all of those questions you need to take care of and find that answer with careful analysis, and then definitely you will see a lot of recognition and reputation. Okay. So that is the reading, pile number one. I hope you liked it, and if you like it, please do give the video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel for more pick a card readings. I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two. If you have picked this pile, this card, the sun card, or the selenite crystal, this is your reading. We are going to be looking at what lies ahead on your career path. So let's begin and try to understand what the tarot's messages are. Okay, I do read reversal cards, so I'm just going to be explaining this a little bit, although all of the cards look reversed. Okay. So, yes, pile number 2, let's look at what is happening over here. Now, definitely, I feel that you are maybe facing like the backlash of your karma. Right now, I don't mean to say that in a negative sense here, but with the Judgment card, the Eight of Swords, and Six of Swords reverse. So, like I said, I do read reversal cards, and this is what the message is coming out from these cards is that, first of all, you have been through a very major setback, perhaps in your career, and maybe with the Judgment card, definitely what is coming out, and the World card that's coming out, is you ended a cycle with it. Okay, that's a good thing though, right? So you have ended a cycle in your career, and it has been really intense, and you felt like, oh my god, the energy here is a little bit difficult, but just let me put it in words. So, with the Eight of Swords, it was like such a mental bondage for you, this career or this previous job or your project, whatever it was, and you had been really, really struggling to move on from it to a healthier place. And it seems like you have done all the work that you could do, right? With the Page of Swords reversed also, and with the Ace of Wands, you definitely had the passion, you had the vigor to make it work and to do well in this path. Also, you were really, really mentally striving to make this a success, but it has been a major, major setback for you. Maybe a business that's failed, or maybe a job that really went terribly wrong. Okay, so that is coming out, that message is coming out, but at the same time, what's positive here is that you have entered a cycle, right? This situation happened because probably you need to clear some karma related to it. And okay, if you don't believe in these kind of things, it's up to you, however you want to take back the message. But what I would say here is, the positive thing is you have completed a cycle, you have released your energies that were holding you back, and you had to probably go through that situation because you needed to clear up those energies. So yeah, that makes sense. So once you have cleared those energies, pile number 2, with the Six of Cups, it's looking like a very pleasant card over here. And with the Six of Cups, what is being suggested by the tarot messages here is that you need to find solace in something from your past. Okay, now I don't mean to just sit in reminiscing about past experiences, but definitely something that makes you feel like home, because the agony that you have been through, or the struggle that you have been through, you need a little bit of time to overcome it and recover from it. And where can you find that recovery? Is when you connect with your past, go back to your roots, find out what your values are, what do you really truly want from your life, right? And if there are people around you who support you, or who understand you, or could suggest you something that can help you ahead on your career path, this is where you need to go back to and find out what to look forward to, right? But let's also look at some more messages on what could lie ahead. What's really coming out very prominently here is that you definitely need to go back to your roots. Okay, this situation that you were in, this experience that you had, it really shattered all your beliefs, or your expectations perhaps, and what you felt like a career should be. And definitely dramatically that has been shattered, and you need to go back and figure out, like I said, go back to your roots and figure out what it is that you really want. And now, once you do that, what kind of situation lies ahead for you, pile number 2? Okay, Justice in reverse. And what else can we see? The Wheel of Fortune. Again, I'm seeing here that this is all very, very karmic. Everything is being played out according to the timing of the universe. You just need to trust the timing of the universe here, pile number 2. And definitely with the Justice card, you will be served what is just. Yes, so you will receive what you deserve exactly, and that wheel will turn. Although you may feel at this point of time that this is really not what I'm expecting, this is not what I'm looking forward to, and definitely I don't want to be dishonest here. I'm not sure what to tell you to look forward to, because everything is coming out as a way of clearing up your energies, right? Even with the Justice and Wheel of Fortune reversed, what is in being indicated here is that you need to trust the timing of the universe and trust that the scales will be balanced eventually. So right now what you need to do is, pile number 2, just connect with your roots. I reiterate that again because I feel like something has gone terribly wrong with regard to, your beliefs or your integrity somewhere, and you have lost touch with it, and you really need to connect with it. Seek out people who will help you remember what you stand for, or what your purpose in your life truly is. And you need to wait for some time. That is what I would say here, pile number 2. I know that's not looking like the message that you wanted to hear, but let's also look at the Sun card here. The Sun card definitely is like a new beginning, especially with this oracle card here with the number 1 card, Sun. What is coming out with this card is that, things will look up, things will turn positive, and things will get better, but it will take some time. So what you need to do is really also believe in your values and in your self-confidence and in your self-worth. If you feel like along this journey you have not really valued your skills, or let yourself down with regard to your self-worth, you need to go back to reminding yourself of what a capable person you are. Okay, with the Sun card, that's definitely a message. And also with the selenite crystal, which is beautiful here for this message, that you need to clear up a lot of your energies, which is being cleared, I would say. Sometimes experiences themselves become like the healing force. You don't need to sit down and meditate, or do any chants or mantras. Sometimes your experiences themselves put you on that path of healing, and with this experience I feel like you are healing, you are dropping away all that was not helpful for you or was not serving you good, and you will move on from it and find something else to do. But again, pile number 2, I'm sorry if I cannot convey when that will happen or what it is exactly that you have to look forward to. Alright, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed or like whatever message came out from this reading. If you do like it, please do give the video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel to stay connected for more pick a card readings. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again the next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you have chosen this victory card or the amethyst crystal, this is your reading. We're going to be looking at the tarot's message on what lies ahead on your career path. Okay, so let's see what are your messages. Okay, the High Priestess, King of Swords, Five of Wands, the Hermit, Nine of Swords, Chariot, and the Page of Cups. Okay, all right, so what I'm seeing here is that you are kind of in the resting phase, I feel. Okay, yes, you are maybe still in the process of contemplating what you do want to do. Now with the High Priestess, the Five of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Hermit, let's make sense of these cards. So perhaps in the past, or even maybe it's an ongoing situation, what is happening is you are really struggling with your thoughts, putting down your ideas onto paper, giving your plans a direction, and maybe you're trying to work with somebody on your project and you are facing some struggles or conflicts with those people, right? And something seems like not very clear to you. You are still trying to find that missing link with what can give that exact direction to your project or your business or your job, right? Whichever situation you may find yourself in, and that is leading you to go into your shell. With the Hermit, I wouldn't say the Hermit is not a bad card, but in given the situation that you are in, you are definitely kind of reserved nowadays, and you are trying to do some self introspection and figure out what it is that you really want and where is it that you really want to reach. And this is perhaps also giving you some sleepless nights. With the Nine of Swords, definitely some kind of stressful energy, and I can surely understand, because see, nothing's clear to you and you're striving and you're struggling, you're trying to find that answer and that's not coming out, and that is being reflected by the Nine of Swords card over here, right? But however, pile number 3, what I would say here is that you are on the right path with the Chariot, what I'm seeing here, right? There may be some obstacles, or there may be some blockages, if you may call that, but the Chariot is giving you the message that keep going, keep working, and keep moving forward, even if it is just like 1% every day, and keep your vision intact, because you are on the right path. Isn't that an amazing message? Pile number 3, you are on the right path, and even though there are, like I said, these conflicts or these lack of clarity, you are trying to find the answers, but I would say maybe just go into your shell, introspect, but also stay true to your path. Yes, because once you do that, there is the Page of Cups energy over here. Now you need to listen to your intuition also in this process. That is also a message that is being suggested here. Now with the Page of Cups, and now with the intuition, what do we mean by intuition? Obviously, like listen to your inner self belief. Don't give up on your dreams, right? The Page of Cups is definitely somebody who's nurturing his dream and who is really attached, even probably emotionally, to his dream. But yes, you do look at your project like it's your baby, or it's something really that you are invested in, and nurture it, right? Nurture it and take it forward. And what about this is the Victory card. You will definitely see victory on your path. Isn't that amazing? So stay true to your path and stay on your course, pile number 3, and you will reach there. Now with the Amethyst crystal also, it is a good pairing I'm seeing here. If you want to get over the stress, or if you want to find clarity, Amethyst crystal is really helpful for that, and you can overcome these flustered thoughts, or this mental agony sometimes that you experience. You can clear up that stress with the Amethyst crystal. Now also let's look at a few more messages. So we do know that you are on the right path and you need to just continue doing whatever you're doing. But also let's see then, once you do that, where do we reach? What do you find? Victory definitely is assured, but what is it that you could specifically focus on or do, pile number 3, to reach your destination? Okay, so we see the Knight of Cups, also Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups reversed. All right, I would say here, how about another card? We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I do read reversal cards, so let me make sense of this message here. Okay. So with the Knight of Cups, I would say here it's not really a problem or an issue over here, but like, don't be too emotionally bound to this project, right? Because sometimes what you need to do is, yes, trust your intuition, follow your gut, and um like I'm seeing here, you are on the right path, you are analyzing, and you may have to pay attention to your intuition, but also be careful of what kind of intuition you are taking forward. Is that making sense? Because you don't want to trust anything blindly. Sometimes, these voices in our head, we need to be clear of what is it that's going to really help us and what is it that's not really going to help us, even if it's just an emotion or a feeling, right? I mean, it's a very thin line, I would say. I don't know if everybody can figure it out, but I hope that you will get the strength to know, even when it comes to your emotion and your intuition, where is it that you need to figure out what's going to help you and what's not going to help you. Okay, now with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, again what I'm seeing here is you are setting too high of an expectation for yourself, or it could also be that with this combination, I'm seeing probably that there is somebody around you, like maybe a family member or some person around you who is expecting a lot, or you are bothered by their expectations, because 10 of Pentacles is like the pinnacle of you seeing your goals manifest, right? But now, because it's come up in the reverse position, what I would say is, try to not let yourself be crippled by expectations, whether it's expectations from your own self or from people around you. You need to definitely, yes, put your eyes on the goal, eyes on the prize, but also maintain a balance of your emotional, mental, physical, and energy, health also, because everything needs to work harmoniously. I would say the amethyst crystal definitely will help you gain back that harmony, right, of your mind, body, and soul. Everything needs to work in harmony, pile number 3, if you want to achieve that victory. Stay true on your path, follow your dream. This is the path you are meant to be on, and victory is assured. But yes, take back this message of trying to distinguish between good intuition and bad intuition, and also perhaps not to be so critical of yourself, right? So daily improvement, you can do it. Also introspect, figure out where is it that you are lacking, where is it that things are not working out. If you want, take some time off, take a break, look at it with a fresh attitude a few days later, whatever works for you, right? So this is how the tarot is guiding you with this message. Pile number 3, what lies ahead on your career path and what can you do to reach there. So I hope you liked this reading. If you do like it, please do give the video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to stay connected for more regular pick a card readings. And see you again in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.